everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video, and for my subscribers out there, thank you so very much. I am very new at this, but it's very encouraging to have so many of you that are watching my videos and subscribing. And feel free, please leave some comments, leave feedback. I'm learning and I'm open to suggestions. But if you are new to my channel, my name is Melissa. I am a school teacher. I'm 55 years old. I teach high school English and I absolutely love my job. But I also love shoes, makeup, and fashion. That is a hobby of mine. I actually look forward to getting up every day and doing my makeup and dressing up. I think I probably did not play dress up when I was young. In fact, I know I did not, and something happened when I turned, I don't know, maybe 35. I started getting into makeup and fashion and all these cool things, and so now I have over 400 pairs of shoes and I'm always adding. So, you know, this channel is really just meant to share some of my shoe purchases, some of the things that I love as it relates to makeup and fashion, and also maybe just offer some sage words occasionally. You know, that's probably the best I can do. I'm old enough, I've been around for a while, so you know, I've learned from some experience. You know, I enjoy doing these videos, but one of my students asked me if I was planning on doing this full time, and I'm like, no, never even thought about that. You know, I love teaching, I really do. I know that teaching gets a bad rap, but I enjoy it. And you know, it's funny, I couldn't have been a teacher 20 years ago. I've only been teaching for about 15 years, and I wouldn't have been a good teacher 20 years ago, and I wouldn't have had the patience. In fact, I really don't have a lot of patience now. I'm sure many of my students will tell you, but I have much more patience than I used to, and I have the experience and some wisdom that I didn't have. But I do. I love teaching, and I love my students. I have the most amazing students. I mean, don't get me wrong. They test me. They test me often. And, you know, we have some come to Jesus meetings sometimes, and I don't mean that literal for you guys out there who might take that literal. But at the end of the day, I have some fantastic students, and I really love them to death, you know, and the relationships I build with them, it's amazing. In fact, I had a student that came to me today that was, you know, really upset, going through some relationship issues. You know, I think we've all kind of been there sometimes, and going through some stuff in, you know, her personal life, and just feeling the struggle, and it gets really overwhelming. It really does, and I think that social media has intensified that level of stress and anxiety that kids face in this day and age. But you know, the analogy that I gave this student, I said, you know, you kind of have to think about driving a car, and you know, if you're driving a car and you're going down the road, if you looked straight down at the road as you were in that spot going through it, you know, if you looked straight down, what would happen? You'd crash. Right? And I said, we can't do that in life either. Like, if you just look straight down at what you're at right then and there, the place you are, it is daunting and it is scary, and it will weigh you down, and you really can't live that way, you know. My students know this. My dad died when I was 12 years old in a plane crash. My mother took off when I was 3 years old. I was living on my own as a teenager. And I mean, I know that it gets tough sometimes, but you have to look ahead. Just like when you're driving, you look at what's ahead, at where you're going. You know where you're going, and you don't get distracted by the road that's underneath you, right? You see the things, you know they're there, you're aware of them, but you got to keep your eyes on where you're going, not necessarily on where you are right now. And that's kind of like my philosophy. So anyway, I feel like as a teacher, you know, it's more, it's not just about teaching content. It's about helping. I hated being a teenager. I really did. In fact, I think that's why I wanted to be a high school teacher, because I hated being a teenager. I hated high school. But and I remember what it was like. It was tough, and you know, I think sometimes we forget how tough it is for teenagers. You're not a child, but you're not an adult. So anyway, I am going off on my soapbox, and I do this all the time. If you have watched my other videos, we can attribute that to my ADHD. But I get on my little soapboxes. But anyway, enough of that. I hope you stick around. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Give me feedback, and I hope you come back. But today, I am going to actually talk to you about a couple of pairs of shoes, and one of them I really love. These are, let me get my shoes. These are Circus. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure. These are Circus New York. They are platform, patent leather. They are just adorable and incredibly comfortable. Again, you know, I'm all about the comfort. I'm on my feet most of the day. I mean, there are times where I'm sitting at my desk or sitting in my director's chair, which I like to sit at when we're reading, but I am off. I'm up and around and constantly on my feet, and so having shoes that are comfortable are really important, and these are super uncomfortable. They pass the running test. If I can run them, they're great. They're very affordable. Now, I bought these at Nordstrom Rack, which I tend to buy most of my shoes because I refuse to pay full price. I own a lot of shoes, but I do not pay full price. I refuse to pay full price for shoes. So I wait for the sales. And if you're smart, you wait like to the end of the season. You buy things for the next year. I mean, sometimes, you know, you have to kind of be careful with that, because you also don't want to buy things if you think it's just a fad and it's not going to be anything that is going to be in at the time. But, you know, I'm kind of one of those people too where I don't really believe in fads or the idea of fads, because I believe you have to do you know, and my style, it's very different every day. I wear what I'm feeling, you know, and what I like and what I feel expresses who I am. So, you know, I don't really care if it's not in next year. If I really like it and I feel like it's me, I'm going to buy it. So, but Nordstrom Rack has some really great deals. You can get things half price, sometimes for a fourth of the price. I'll be sharing many shoes that I've bought from Nordstrom Rack with you. But I believe I got these from Nordstrom Rack. So, strongly encourage you to look into these fantastic shoes. Very comfortable. My top is from New York and Company. New York must be the theme today. Circus New York and Company. They have some cute things too. I just recently, they had a sale and I had a coupon. All about the coupons, you know, get my discount. But I really love this top, and my pants are Free People, which I will show you shortly. I'm not going to turn around and show you the back of them because you don't need to see my butt, because I don't really have a butt. I don't have a butt worth looking at, let's put it that way. But the back of these pants are so super cute, so I will show you those. Free People has some awesome stuff as well. Again, I always wait for sales because they are way overpriced. In my makeup today, so my eye makeup, I am using a combination of, I've got my Ace Beaute. If you have never used it, it's actually a really good brand. I have several palettes from them, and so I mixed the Ace Beaute with my Oden's Eye, which this was the Christmas palette that came out. The colors are beautiful. They're gorgeous. I really like the red in here because it's a nice deep red, and I love the glitter colors. They're really pretty, but they're not always quite enough pop for me. So I tend to go with Cara Moons and get my individual, like, you know, I bought the empty palette, and then I buy different shades. And so the shade that I went with, I did put some of the red. Let me see, I don't even remember which color this is. Let's see. Do I need the glasses? We need the glasses as usual. Okay, I hate that I'm getting old. Infrared red, and then on top this gold, which is absolutely stunning. I think I just chipped it. I hope I didn't. this gold. Oh, my phone is ringing. We're going to ignore that. The Air Glow. Let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about. It's just, oh, like, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. I don't know if you can see that, but it's gorgeous. And I love the glitters, and they have some amazing glitters. So, yeah. Makeup today, I actually went with Iconic. I have tons of different makeup choices. I didn't know what I wanted to go with today, and I like to try different ones based on how my skin's doing that day. You know, some are a little too drying, but I'm using that, and I absolutely love the Iconic highlighter. This stuff, the illuminator, is absolutely amazing. So that was the look for today. I am going to share with you a couple other pair of shoes that I wore this week, and a couple of outfits. So I will be right back. Okay, let me show you these pants. The back, so cute. Again, we're not showing the butt because I wish I had the butt. If I had the butt, I would totally do that. But I've never had it. I've never had an ass. This is the back. Aren't they cute? They're so adorable. They're the flare jeans. Oh, they're comfortable. So cool. Alright, I want to share with you a couple of pair of shoes that I really love. And the first pair is by Cape Robin. These are just so adorable. So they've got this sateen cloth with embroidery. It's got the embroidered tiger and the heart. And of course, nice, clear, beautiful, sleek heel with the black bottom. They're just so cute. They're absolutely adorable. Now, I'm going to tell you, these are not the most comfortable. So I tend to wear these shoes like on a testing day when I know the students are going to be testing, because I love them. I love them, and they're cute as can be, but you can't stay on these things very long. And I think it's just, you know, the way they're made. They are hard. They are high. There's no platform or support, and so not really intended for being on your feet all day, but they are super cute. Now, another pair of boots I wanted to share with you are from Marc Fisher, and they are not only beautiful but very, very comfortable. So these are suede, long, over the knee, beautiful boots. And I got these also. In fact, I think I got both of these. All three of these shoes I got at Nordstrom Rack. I spend a lot of money at Nordstrom Rack. But these things, at the end of the day, I still could go. You know, when my feet are not hurting at the end of the day, and I can still go, I mean, that's a winner. That's a keeper. These boots go with anything, but I especially love to wear them on a cold day when I'm wearing my coat. My husband bought me a beautiful coat from Boston Proper. Now, that is a store that I do not buy from often because they are incredibly overpriced, but they are high quality and they have beautiful clothes. In fact, I'm going to share with you a picture of the coat that I got, and I asked my husband for it because I was not about to spend the kind of money. My phone keeps ringing. Sorry about that. So I'm not about to spend the kind of money that when I buy things at Boston Proper, it's when they are truly on sale, end of season, because they really are. They're very expensive, and while it is high quality, I do think it's overpriced. But this coat was absolutely stunning. I had to have it. I asked my husband for it for Christmas, and again, he's amazing. He got the coat for me. So I'm going to show the picture. I'm going to actually share this picture with you of the coat. It's still available if you're interested. It is quite costly. We're not going to say, okay, should I say how much? You're going to judge. Don't judge. Because I didn't buy it, my husband did. And he didn't really have the money for it either, but you know, he loves me. It was $340, I think. You know, if you wait till the end of the season, you can probably get it for half that, which is normally what I would do. And then I also bought this really beautiful long vest from, and you know, actually, now that I think about it, this I saw at Boston Proper, and I was not going to pay the amount of money that they were asking for, because I think it was around $250. And I don't know, months later, at least a month later, I was looking on Zulily. I don't shop on there too often, but every once in a while on Zulily you can find some cute shoes and some really good prices. And so I saw this vest and I was like, oh my gosh. And it was literally, I don't know, it was more than half off. So I bought that, and it is gorgeous and it is stunning and it is very me. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you like the shoes that I shared, the outlooks that I shared. Again, please consider subscribing if you haven't. Hit the bell, hit the like button, and I hope that you come back, give me some comments, give me some feedback, and have a great day. And remember, keep your eyes on the road ahead, not the road that's underneath you.